Hello folks, my name is Mark. This is Why I Hate the World. How you guys doing? So, this video is about Kekistan, because the alt-right has been in the news a lot lately, and you know, these guys actually have kind of been in the news over the last few months a lot too. So what the hell is Kekistan, right? Because this is something that popped up on me. I had no fucking clue what it was, right? Basically, Kekistan is like the alt-right light, white nationalism easy style. And it's kind of like, they're basically like internet trolls but in real life, is what they are. And the whole thing started on, 4chan, and it was promoted by Sargon of Akkad. If he didn't actually coin the term himself, which I think he did, but if he didn't, then he definitely promoted it a lot. And I think he actually came up with, he came up with the term Kekistan, I think. But there was sort of like the beginnings of it going back a couple of years, with the whole Pepe the Frog thing and that kind of, memes and all that shit, right? But what happened is basically he saw that you could put anything you want into the into the ethnicity field on the British census, and so he created the nation of the ethnicity of Kekistani from Kekistan, and for all the shit posters out there, and then they worship the great god Kek, which is Pepe the Frog, right? Which is yeah. So it's basically a parody ethnicity, a parody religion, and their main focus is to make fun of identity politics and social justice warriors, SJWs, and shit like that, right? And that's all well and good. I think that's they have like. So when you see these people holding the Kekistani flag and going "ree" and all that shit, that's what that is. They're basically making fun of SJW types, extreme feminists and women with purple hair talking about how they want you to use non-gender pronouns and shit like that. That's what they're making fun of, right? So I have mixed feelings about these people because on the one hand, social justice warriors are kind of ridiculous, and for the most part they should be made fun of, right? But I think that social justice warriors, their heart is in the right place. They see that there's something wrong in our society with the way that in the way that our society interacts with ethnicity and minorities and women and people that don't conform to a binary gender, and they want to do something about it, right? I just think that they're going about it the wrong way, But, so, yeah, sometimes they do get a little ridiculous, Sometimes they should, you should make fun of them, because, ridicule can be a very powerful weapon, but it shouldn't be the only weapon in your arsenal, right? And so what ends up happening, right, is that, these guys, they make fun of the social justice warriors and leftist politics and stuff like that, and it's all a big one happy joke until it's not a joke anymore, until the actual real racists start showing up, right? And then, shit happens and people get hurt. So here's the thing, because you'll go to, if you go to Reddit, right, if you go to, 4chan, especially Poll, right, and you see these guys and everybody's shitposting and it's all funny and they're making, watermelon, black people watermelon and fried chicken jokes and saying how they're going to deport all the fucking, Mexicans, whatever, and it's all funny. If you get into a real conversation with any of these guys, you find out that they're not fucking joking, okay, especially on Poll. And it's like, well, is it because Poe's law is in effect? You can't really tell that they're just, faking it so good that, it becomes indistinguishable from the real racists or what? But, there's actually, just go and talk to one of these guys. Talk to them in a serious manner, on Reddit, especially. People seem to open up to you on Reddit if you're sincere, And you'll see that it's this shit's for real. People really believe this stuff, and it's not all a big joke, I mean, not really. They really do. It really is. They white nationalism. The guys holding the. And there's a reason why the Kekistani flag that they have was patterned after the fucking SS flag. It's like, is it because now here's the thing, right? For the most part, the actual real white nationalists, the real Nazis, hate these fucking people. All right, they hate the fucking Kekistani fools. In fact, there was a rally, a white nationalist rally in June in Houston, and there's video of this, and if I can find the video, I'll put a link to it in the thing, of basically a guy going to a Nazi rally in Houston with, he's got the Kekistani flag and a Pepe the Frog shirt and all that, and all the real Nazis, the real skinheads, just kicking him out of the rally and telling him to get the fuck out loudly and threatening to kick his ass if he didn't leave. Right. So, and if you were to ask Sargon of Akkad about that, he would be happy about that, and he would say, see, this is proof that we're not really racist, we're making fun of them. And yeah, maybe that, but it seems like they are attracting those people to their group, so, and I mean, Charlottesville, watch those videos in Charlottesville, plenty of people walking around with those fucking, Kekistani flags. They fit right in, right? They look just like the fucking SS flags, just like the Nazi flags. It's like, and at what point does it become not a parody anymore? It's like, well, when you're carrying basically a flag that looks exactly the same and you're saying the exact same shit, and you're marching with fucking violent skinheads who are screaming about deporting all minorities and starting a white ethno-state and gassing Jews, at what point are you not a parody anymore? You know what I mean? Now, you could say that that's a slippery slope, except that's what's fucking actually happening. That's what it really seems like. It seems like the whole Kekistani thing has just basically become a gateway drug into, white supremacism, white nationalism, and extreme bigotry, right? That's what it seems like. And the movement itself seems to be splintering, where you have the one side who are the Sargon of Akkad side, who are basically just sort of shitposting atheists, is what they are. Shitposters who just want to make fun of everything and watch the world burn for whatever stupid ass reason, who knows, right? And then the other side who are like taking this shit seriously, right? And, I don't think even Sargon would deny that shit's actually happening, because it is. Okay? So it's like, and the left people, the SJWs, the leftists, can't tell the difference. That's their problem, right? So you're starting to see news stories about how Pepe the Frog is a racist symbol or whatever. It's like, yeah, whatever, it's a cartoon character. He's not a racist symbol. But, you're starting to see shit like that because they don't understand it. But they can't tell the difference, Well, maybe there's a reason why they can't tell the difference between, these guys and the real, fucking Kekistani Pepe the Frog carrying people and, guys with shaved heads and fucking Nazi, swastikas carved into their foreheads with knives. Maybe there's a reason why they can't tell the difference. Maybe the rhetoric, right, is just a little too close to the same. So, anyway, it's just bullshit. It's just basically another stupid fucking movement of like dumbasses who think they're smart and, I don't know, whatever. It's basically like, when you get like internet trolls in real life and they just want to watch the world burn because they all want to pretend that they're the fucking Joker, right? When in real life they're just lame. I guess that's really all there is to it. Anyway, adios, folks.